Hi, everybody. This is Shannon Bartlett. I'm the Director of Curriculum here at SAU 67, a part of the Future Ready Schools leadership team. You can see all of our great members here, ready to give you a fantastic kickoff presentation for Future Ready Schools work and to get you ready for the really fun activity we're going to do just as soon as this presentation is over. So here we go.
Since 1994, SAU 67 has had technology committees which meet monthly to make decisions about the use of educational technology in our schools. These committees have overseen the execution of 8 multi-year technology plans, which have included many accomplishments from the first pre-internet computer networking at BES to BMS and the one-to-one program which we currently have. About the same time as the one-to-one program launched, Dr. Gage started working with all staff on competency-based education, which ultimately culminated in his 21st Century Learning Studio. Many of you have served on these technology committees or participated in Dr. Gage's 21st Century Learning Studios. So I want to thank each of you for helping us get ready for something really special. Thanks to your work and the addition of Dr. Bartlett, who has an extensive background in personalized learning, the schools of SAU 67 are now in a great position to become future-ready schools. What are future-ready schools? Well, future-ready schools foster a culture of collaborative leadership, where our leadership teams are composed of leaders at all levels who work together to transform teaching and learning to a more learning-centered approach. Future-ready schools provide rigorous academic content for all students to build life skills where curriculum, instruction, and assessment are designed to engage students in personalized, deeper learning experiences that build lifelong learning skills. Future-ready schools empower personalized professional learning opportunities where we strive to provide all educators with access to professional learning experiences that are personal and authentic. Future-ready schools help schools and families transition anytime, anywhere learning. Future-ready schools rethink the use of space and time. Learner-centric experiences in a future-ready school require changes in the way that instructional time is allotted and how the learning spaces are designed. Future-ready schools focus on long-term sustainability, where the transition to learner-centered experiences are supported by strategic short and long-term budgeting, as well as creative leveraging of resources. Future-ready schools share and mentor for continuous improvement. We understand that transformation is a process, not an event. No matter where our schools may fall on the implementation continuum, we are working diligently towards a system of continuous improvement.
Future Ready Schools believes that every child, regardless of zip code or family income, deserves access to a personalized, student-centered learning environment. Research-based digital learning strategies implemented by caring and qualified teachers, robust learning experiences that prepare students for an increasingly technology-driven workforce and world, learning that taps into passions and interests for deeper engagement and agency, and a clear pathway to post-secondary success through which every child achieves his or her potential.
But our students do well. Like, just look at our past results. Well, part of being a high-performing district is to continually reflect and improve and make leaps of progress. And that's what we like to do. I have chosen to be part of this district personally for the last 24 years because we do this. And so this past year has given us many lessons about what is possible that a year ago did not seem possible. All school systems from pre-K through college have been disruptive. And more than ever, we need to look to our future and our students' future. Those who cannot anticipate and prepare for the future will suffer in it, by William Gibson. So we need to be bold, innovative, groundbreaking, not in order to be the best, but it's what the world needs right now. This is an example of something that we've talked about in our Future Ready Schools meeting here. We talked about Blockbuster. And Blockbuster was a $3 billion company just in 1 year of revenue in the late 1990s. And a decade later, Blockbuster has ceased to exist. They were cutting edge with a wide variety of movies, music, and games. They introduced barcodes, which meant that they could track up to 10,000 VHS for each per store, per customer. This was cutting edge, and it was groundbreaking that each store could tailor to local demographics. But in 1997, Netflix started, and Blockbuster could have bought Netflix if they had seen like that was the direction to go, but they decided to stay focused on their brick and mortar shops. They did not focus on their video on demand business. And in 2001, Blockbuster walked away from wide scale streaming. And within a few years, Netflix and other competitors began to eat into Blockbuster's profits, not by undercutting it, but by reimagining video rental in the digital age. It took Blockbuster 5 years to introduce its own DVD by mail service, and it scrapped late fees. They thought they were being innovative, but it was a little too late. So Blockbuster died a slow, painful death. We do not want to be the Blockbuster of education. We have a golden opportunity to push on how we do education.
So why? Why do we have to change? We talked a lot about this. We spent weeks coming up with this statement, wordsmithing it to death, but we wanted a why. Why do we need to change things that seem to have been going so well for the SAU so far? And we know that our learners are unique and our learners are going into different fields and have different career opportunities, and we need to get them ready for it. That one size does not fit all of our students, and we need to build on their strengths. We need to create motivation and engagement. And how do we do that? And we need to give them real world experiences, get the community involved, get our students in the community, and prepare them with the skills to be successful in their careers and as active participants. And we want to open doors for them. So schools need to change because the challenges of tomorrow require schools change to personally empower each learner today.
Okay, but how are we going to do this? This was another big topic of conversation for us after we came up with our why. And after long discussions, we decided that we needed to provide authentic, student-centered, personalized learning experiences. And to help you kind of visualize what that might look like, we have a short video clip for you to see.
We often talk about what it means to move from compliance to engagement. It's the idea of creating an environment where students want to learn rather than have to learn. But if we want students to be creative, self-directed learners, we need to move beyond student engagement and into empowerment. But this requires some paradigm shifts. That's right, we are going to be talking shift. Here's what I mean. The empowered classroom is a shift from giving choices to inspiring possibilities. It's a shift from making the subject interesting into tapping into the student interest. When you go from saying you must learn this to asking, what do you want to learn? It's a shift from taking assessments to assessing your own learning. An iterative process full of mistakes that ultimately lead to success. It's a shift from the teacher asking all the questions to the students asking their own questions, where they chase the inquiry process and take learning off-road. It's a shift from uncritical consuming to critical consuming and creating. Here students move from critical consuming to inspiration to creativity, where they use the design process to launch their work to the world. It's a shift from differentiating instruction to personalizing learning. And it's a shift from rigid to adjustable systems so that students own the process. They can set their own pace, choose their own formats, and decide what resources they want to use to accomplish their goals. It's a shift in mindset from compliance to self-direction. In other words, it's a shift towards student ownership. And when that happens, our students become the creative, critical thinkers who change the world.
So what happens as a result of this? We arrive at our North Star, growing from this bright, burning ball of future are these amazing individuals that are self-directed, that will never stop learning, but make a positive impact on a society that never stops changing.
When high-quality teaching is infused with the dynamic use of technology, personalized student learning becomes possible. SAU 67 has set out a roadmap to achieve that success in personalized learning and are committed to moving quickly towards our goal of preparing students for success in college, career, and citizenship. We can only accomplish our goal through a systemic approach to change. Keeping personalized student learning at the center, we must align each of the 7 categories called gears in order to ensure a successful digital conversion. The outside rings of the framework emphasize the need for collaborative leadership or applying equity-focused innovative approaches, and the cycle of transformation where our district completes the work to vision, plan, implement, and assess continually. Once we've strategically staged in each gear, SAU 67 leaders can be confident that we're ready for a highly successful implementation phase that leads to innovation powered by digital learning.
We need your help. Without you, this will not be possible. Are you interested in figuring out the details of the how? The how is essential to the success of Future Ready Schools. Join a GEAR subcommittee. There's curriculum, instruction, and assessment, personalized professional learning, use of space and time, robust infrastructure, data and privacy, community partnerships, and budget and resources. There's no gear that is less important than the other. They're all essential. Answer the call. Be on the lookout for information coming to you about how you can become a part of Future Ready Schools. You'll be receiving information from different Future Ready committee members that will give you opportunities to join as many of these opportunities as you would like.
Here's the real exciting part of this whole thing. Once the subcommittees get moving and we really start to determine the details of what we need to do, we'd like to offer several opportunities over the summer to broaden everyone's collective knowledge and skills in the areas that you see below. I think we have some great opportunities here that will be provided by some of us. Maybe we'll have some outside experts come in, but we really want to make sure we all have the knowledge and skills that we need in this really exciting time as we develop into our Future Ready Schools district. So look for competency-based assessment writing, personalized learning, project-based learning, integrated content, fostering student ownership and empowerment through voice and choice, and goal setting, just to name a few. We have a brochure in the works that it's going to be coming your way so that you can start thinking about what professional learning you want to participate in this summer. It's going to be really exciting and fun, and we hope that you will be a part of it.
Your challenge today is be a 21st century learner. You are going to be creative. You're going to collaborate. You're going to partake in some critical thinking, and you're going to be asked to communicate with your fellow colleagues. All right. So SAU 67 schools must work together to create engaging, personalized learning experiences that cultivate graduates uniquely prepared to positively impact an ever-changing society. We are challenging you today to take on this 21st century approach to learning. I hope you're ready.
Once you're ready to go, you need to find your Future Ready Schools leaders. They have all sorts of information and instructions, as well as packets and materials for you. Don't forget that there's a support document folder in a shared drive. We're going to be meeting back here at 2:45 to view everybody's final projects.
So over these next 2 hours, really enjoy the process of working together with your colleagues. It's been an isolating year, and this really gives the opportunity to work with one another in all of our 21st century learning. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of your results at 2:45 this afternoon.
Oh man, always doing the fun jobs with the paint. 10 gallons of paint. It's a good thing I got that skinny strength.
I need a good hook.
I freaking love the Goldbergs.
I gotta call Dean. Illustrator from New Hampshire.
Cinderella boy. This putt to win the Masters.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm a champion!